Hi everyone, Steve here from Arrow in Flight Intuitive Counseling. I thought I'd make a quick video today to clear up what I think is a popular misconception about astrology and how it works, why it works. I have a friend who is a very smart woman and has kind of scorn for astrology and said something that I think captures this misconception that I'm talking about. She took issue with the fact that astrologers believe, or she thinks we believe, that the planets in the sky above us somehow affect us directly. So when we talk about Mercury retrograde or Saturn return, she thinks it's outrageous to think that these planets that are millions of miles away would affect us here on Earth. And I think that's not what we astrologers are trying to say. The way that astrology works for us is the planets and we humans and everything else in reality at every level, from the microscopic to the celestial, are being influenced by certain invisible forces. We can't see them, but they're always at work. So I thought I would do a little visual demonstration of what I mean. So if you'll bear with me, if I put my hands under this table, let this table represent something we're looking at, a human, an event, anything. My hands are the invisible forces. They're moving right now, but you can't see what they're doing. So now we introduce the planets. Here's what the planets are to us in astrology. Right now at night we can see the planets Jupiter and Venus. So let's say that's what these two magnets represent, Jupiter and Venus. If I now reach under the table, you still can't see what my hands, the invisible forces, are doing, but you can see the effect that they're having on the planets. And that's the basis of astrology. We look at the planets so that we can figure out what these invisible forces are doing to the things inside of us that correspond with those planets. These invisible forces are working on our Jupiter, our Venus. Every other quote-unquote planet inside of us is being worked on in the same fashion. So we're just using the planets as a sort of visible system of indicators so we can try to foresee and work with those invisible forces instead of swimming against them. It's not that the planets are doing these things to us, they're just helping to show us what is being done to us. And that is the basis of why we look at planets in astrology. So I hope that clears up the misconception. Please feel free to follow me at arrowinflight.wordpress.com. Contact me with questions, comments. Feel free to contact me to have your chart read. I'm happy to do that as well. Thanks everyone, I'll see you in the next video.